Hi boys and girls! Hi boys and girls! Today I'll be introducing you to a game called Neverwinter, which is the re-released, free-to-play, free-to-download MMO version of the Neverwinter Nights, which was an ancient game that I never played. Basically, it's the rule set and the monsters and the races and everything like that from the Dungeons and Dragons, which is hard to say fast, Dungeons and Dragons rule set for tabletop gaming. And it's pretty standard MMO. It's, well, you know, I'll let you watch the video and determine, but not my favorite, but all my friends are playing it right now, so I thought I'd try to give it the old college try, whatever that means. And actually this is the, 7th time I've recorded this beginning intro video, because for some reason this game is cursed, so sorry if I'm a little lacking in enthusiasm. Anyway, I'll let you guys find out about it by watching the video that's going to play as soon as I stop recording this one. That was really awkward. Alright, so these are your races. As you can see, you've got quite a lot of options. Half-orc, make things go boom. Human, you can be pretty much anything you want. Elf, it's sort of the generic wood elf. Half-elf, I like half-elves. They're kind of towing the line between human and elf, where, you know, they're part of both, but accepted by neither. I like half-elves. High-elf, or Sun Elf. The Sun Elves have lived apart from the events of the world for thousands of years. They mimic the aloof nature of their society and their personal actions as well. They are slow to smile, quick to disparage, and always ready to demonstrate their superior knowledge and skill. So this makes them sound super snooty or whatever. Tieflings, I'm not that familiar with because those came in 4.0 and I haven't played 4.0 yet. Or they became a playable race, I should say. Plagued by dark and sinister heritage, blah blah blah. Halflings, I don't know, I don't like the way they look in here. In the actual player's manual, they're more proportional. In this one, they basically just look like slightly less wide dwarfs to me. And I admit, I've never been a big fan of dwarfs. Speaking of, there's a dwarf. It just looks really squashed. And then drow, which are, of course, everybody says are misunderstood. I admit I played drow a lot when I used to play EverQuest, the original EverQuest. I like drow. My other character is a half-elf. Kind of boring. I think I'm gonna go, let's see, do I want to be super snooty or do I want to be super misunderstood? I kind of want to, yeah. These guys are more magic. So let's, then we pick our class, and the classes are kind of, more focused than you think they would be. Guardian Fighter, courageous and stalwart, superior is defensive, blah blah blah. One nice thing about playing tabletop is that you can cross-class, meaning you can start taking class or skills and such in multiple classes. It's not quite as strong as if you had focused on one class, but it's nice if you want to be versatile. I admit I pretty much always go that route. It's kind of like the Elder Scrolls games, let you know, have different skills and everything like that. Not quite as open, but still pretty open. Great weapon fighter, unstoppable force of blah blah blah. Hunter ranger. Seems like kind of a double unnecessary. Hunter ranger. Ranger's ability to deflect the divide between civilization and wilderness. Blah blah blah. 2-weapon fighting. I think my other guy's a hunter. Trickster rogue, the master of stealth and misdirection. The Trickster rogue maneuvers across the battlefield and strikes from the shadows with paired daggers. Because who doesn't love paired daggers? Devoted cleric is a devout healer. Well, no, healer's boring. Control wizard. Oh no, control wizard is what I made. Yes. It was pretty fun. Let's be this guy. This guy's cool. Kind of makes me think of Alistair from Dragon Age Origins. Now, rolling your abilities, it actually does roll for you, and these little pluses are based off your race. So your race actually affects more than just the way you look, which is nice. And then you can pick one, so you either can get +2 to intelligence and charisma, or +2 to intelligence and dexterity. And I can keep re-rolling, but so they're used for different things. Strength is overall damage, dexterity is how much you hit, and if you are, for instance, a rogue or whatever, you can switch things out so that your dexterity takes place of your strength. At least you can in tabletop. I'm not sure about in this game. And it has a little handy tool thing here that tells you, as a guardian fighter, your primary ability is Constitution. Well, my Constitution is 16. Your secondary abilities are Strength and Dexterity. So if I re-roll, I can either get tanked or better. Let's just see what happens. Oh! I'm gonna go with that. Is there one that gives me Wisdom? I can have an Intelligence and Dexterity, or I can have Intelligence and Charisma. Well, I don't care too much about Charisma for this guy, so... And then these are your face options. They're not particularly attractive. But one nice thing is that you can click Hide Armor, and then it'll see what your character looks like without them. And pretty much all of these are hideous, so I don't really care. They're not very attractive models. It looks like a snot in his nose. Whatever, that's good. Don't care. And then these are all the different places you can start, and it's kind of confusing in what's different between each area. And then you pick your deity, because your deity is apparently important. I haven't found out how it's important yet. Usually when I play in tabletop, I don't bother with deities, because I don't really care, unless it's like part of the story, but... Alright, so blah blah blah, god of sun and time, that sounds good. Netheril, and then you can pick which of these you want to start out. You were descended from the Netherese ruling elite and are fiercely loyal to the Empire. That sounds good. I'm not being very picky. The Guardian fighter is courageous and stalwart, superior at defensive maneuvers, and no stranger to hand-to-hand combat. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Character random. What? Byro Hunting Hawk. Carrick Dustwalker. That's not too bad. That's good. I'll go with that. Character. I make stuff bleed. I usually put a lot more work into my backstory, but for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to dwell too long on that. I haven't really found this game to be very conducive to role-playing either, despite the fact that it's based off a role-playing dice system. Ah! A shipwreck. How cliche.
Hey, are you alright?
Your lips aren't moving. So far,
move around using the W, A, S, and D keys.
Alright, I'll do that. I'm using my WASD keys. Let's go talk to this
Move
guy.
to Private Wilfred. Press F
Thank the
when
gods!
close to talk to him.
When I saw the Draculich attack the ship, I was afraid there would be no survivors. Sorry. Didn't mean to pry.
The quest path leads to your next objective. Press Z to toggle it on and off.
Okay.
Waypoints appear on the map to mark your quest's objectives.
Okay, press Z to tell me where to go. I'm pressing it. It's not doing anything. Oh, there it is. So it wants me to go this way? I guess?
Press F to interact with characters and objects.
Objects. Alright, come in. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, I found my armor. I'm really sorry, I'm gonna put it on. Yeah, I am no longer naked. Talk to him. No, I want to talk to him. I can't talk to him. Alright, what is it? Oh, it still wants me to collect stuff. Got it. Getting ahead of myself a little bit. Sorry about that. What are you telling me to look at? That thing? How is it out of line of sight? I'm right there. Take my shield. Now what? I'll take this giant axe, or longsword.
Press I to open your inventory. Double-click an item to equip it.
Yeah. I am no longer defenseless.
Press the Alt key to toggle mouse cursor and mouse look modes.
Whoa! Okay, I don't care. Hey,
The
Private
quest
Wilfred.
tracker displays current quest objectives.
Thank you for that obviousness. Oh, he doesn't want me to talk to him. He's like, what are you trying to talk to me for? I'm too cool for you to talk to. Let's run up this sheer cliff wall. I don't know if it'll let me. Will it? Apparently it will. Who needs climbing gear?
Campfires are rest zones where out-of-combat players may heal.
Acolyte Naaman doesn't want to interact. Those guys don't want to interact either. Linkletter.
Good to meet you.
Goodbye. Okay, I didn't have any option to talk to him. Alright. Who are we supposed to talk to? Now we can talk to Linkletter. Hey Linkletter, your name is silly.
It's good to see someone survive the attack
Yep.
on the ship. When you feel ready,
When I
please speak to
feel
me
ready.
again. I'm afraid I need your help.
Cool.
Although we stopped
Nice you can
Valindra's
hit the
main
arrow
force,
keys.
the battle is far from over.
Blah, 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 blah.
The battlefield
Go to
is
the fort,
crawling
blah, blah,
with
blah.
mindless undead
Got
who
it.
lost their masters in the fighting. To make matters worse, the enemy is raising
still
our
talking?
dead to use against us.
Left click to use Cleo, damaging all foes in front of you.
Yeah, let's go cleave some.
Hover your reticule over objects and enemies to target them.
Oh, you walked away. Come back here.
Hey, sir. Destiny to die by my sword.
Of course, this is the easy area, so these guys are just chilling out. So, ESO, huh? Are we excited? I'm excited. I played the beta. It was super fun, and I can't wait. Can't wait. But, yeah, sorry. Talk to Neverwinter. This is Neverwinter. Go up to things and click them. Just like every MMO ever.
Careful out there!
Be careful out there. I just saved you, so I think I can help myself. Thanks.
No, you're not gonna do that. Oh, I'm not even supposed to kill them. I'm supposed to help people. Alright, let's go help some dumbasses who can't get up.
I need healing.
Okay, if you have enough energy to be yelling and flailing around, you have enough energy to get up and leave. This guy's a lot. One more. Oh, wait, mini-map thing. There we go.
You need to find a cleric. Oh dear.
Okay. Go to Del McCourt's camp. Remember before it used to automatically tell you what to do in MMOs and you had to walk around and just figure out what you're supposed to do? That was not a fun time. Hey, it's a dwarf.
We were lucky
You're
to drive
short.
Valindra's forces
The
back.
level up guide
Yeah.
Thank you
displays
for
everything
aiding
you
the
get for
wounded.
leveling
but
up.
They wouldn't have
Talking at
survived
once.
much
May also
longer
offer
with all the
important
undead
quests.
roving about. I'll try to get medical supplies and reinforcements to Linkletter as soon as possible.
He's a dwarf, so of course he's
Unfortunately,
Scottish.
we've got problems of our own here.
What do you want
I'm
me to do?
afraid I have a gruesome task for you. We've driven Valindra's main
Gruesome
army
task,
off,
eh?
but our Red Wizard allies are still harassing us with summoned undead. Private Hothedon is trying to drive them off with his archers, but they're short on ammo. Search the battlefield and scavenge some arrows from the dead, and then take them to Hothedon.
This is the most unimportant quest I've ever been on. I am going around to dead bodies to pull
Right
out,
click to use Tide of
arrows.
Iron to weaken and damage an enemy.
I'm just gonna pull these out. Sorry, don't worry, you're dead. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut this decrepit skeleton. Touch your face. Oh hey, a dragon died. Bah, cool. Oh, it's a tiefling.
I will answer your questions if I can.
Yep, throw
But
cancer.
do not break my concentration.
What happened here? Am I
Valindra
breaking your
had a
concentration yet?
Dracolich under her control when she attacked Neverwinter. It attacked ships in the harbor and then came straight for the city. My friends and I were helping Sergeant Knox defend the walls when it attacked. There was a terrific battle, and we were able to defeat it. I don't know how Valindra got a Dracolich. Perhaps a deal with the cult of the dragon. The important thing is that we deprive her of it. When a Dracolich is killed, its spirit returns to a special phylactery. From there, it can possess the body of another dragon and be reborn. This Dracolich's spirit has not departed yet. I am trying to bind it here. If it cannot return to the phylactery, we may be able to destroy it and deprive Valindra of a powerful ally.
How do you people manage to keep finding these games? Have you never played an MMO before, or have you just not noticed that they're all the same? Seriously, tell me. I want to know. Do you just find it therapeutic that it's the same thing over and over? I don't like to think too hard when I play games. I just want to click on things and be rewarded for clicking on them. Oh, that clicking is not even a parody, that is truth. Alright. What are we supposed to do? Still getting arrows. Okay. Let's go get some arrows. Let's go get some arrows. Arrows, yeah. Take all. Shield bash! Bam! I like the way I bashed him with my shield. It was sexy. Tide of iron to weaken and damage an enemy. Need more arrows? Gosh, fine. Look, arrows. Funny how they all land in exactly the same spot. Hey, there's money on the ground. Yeah, I took that money. I leveled up. I have new iron of willpower. They're tired of iron. Smash your shield and reduce their blah blah blah. Cool. Alright. So what does he want me to do? Super Mario 211. 0211. That's a real roleplay friendly name. See, he goes twang twang. He goes pew pew with his bow. You've discovered a new campsite in the middle of this battleground. Don't ask, just accept. Oh, hey, peoples. Hey.
You found some ammunition?
Yes.
Excellent. Please
Yeah.
place the arrows in one of the barrels near the... We must
can't
drive
just
the
hand it
wizards
to you?
back!
Okay. Ciao. I'm gonna go put these inside this barrel. Yeah! Now they can shoot the things. The people just hanging out up there with spinny things around them.
Thank you for the help.
Uh-huh.
The red wizards haven't been driven.
That's
More undead are attacking Neverwinter. They're boiling out of Castle Never and storming the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protect his enclave.
Go away.
I must stay and deal with the red wizards. Please, go to the bridge and aid the defenders.
Press Q to charge at your enemy with a launching strike.
I don't know what's going on up there, but it is noisy. Some kind of undead summoning ritual. Press Q to launch at my enemy. Shield bash y'all's faces, or wherever else my sword happens to hit. I'm not really sure. All I'm doing is clicking at you. Charge! Shield recharging. So apparently you don't have mana or stamina or anything. You just have to wait for it to recharge. So we have gone fully back to the WoW. But hey, at least it's Dungeons and Dragons named monsters. Totally makes it worth playing all this identical stuff. Enjoy it. Because I have to play it to know how to play it. It's therapeutic in a sort of mindlessly clicking sort of way. Alright. You killed people, now we gotta go talk to Winifred. How did he get ahead of us? Hey bro, what's up?
Hello again.
Hi.
You're looking a good deal fiercer
right.
than when you washed up on the beach. Told you drying out by the fire would do you good. My mother always
He's
says,
still
warm
talking.
clothes make
Let's
for a
head
warm
to a
heart.
visible location
You've thinned
to
out the
travel
skeletons
to.
enough that we should be able to slip through the gate safely. Linkletter gave me some healing potions.
He's still talking.
They're in trouble! We must go to their aid!
Your mouth still doesn't open when you talk. Hey, I guess you get what you pay for, right?
Press and hold shift to block.
Wow, that did not block very much. How about I just don't stand in the red circle? Seems like a good idea.
Look out! Archers!
Slash. Oh, I'm sorry, you're a good guy. Ah, still retarding. I don't want to make him die. Pick up this one copper. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy all the whores tonight.
They just keep coming!
Who? Just gotta click faster when you just got excited faster. It's just like your life depends on it and you don't have a checkpoint to restart from. Stuff's making noises. This video is not very entertaining, but trust me, actually playing the game isn't any more exciting. Insert ragey trolls. How dare you insult Neverwinter? It's the best game that ever came out. Okay. Whatever you say. To do a video once I'm not under NDA about why ESO is better than all these other games. Hey, I'm not an ESO fangirl, okay? I did not approve of this game. And at first I was still like, wow, this is like, wow, but as I played it, it got a little more fun. And that was only in the beta. Imagine the full game being better. No idea what they're going to come up with the next iteration. I uninstalled it because it was 300.
What in the nine hells is that?
I don't know, but let's go on. Let's not get and the death on white, it says right there over there. It's like it had to be. Yeah. What? I was not even in a circle. Yay! I'm now the same level as the other character. That took me like an hour to
Press
get
1 to
to.
activate Villain's Menace, damaging enemies
gatehouse.
around you
We're
and
going to make
increasing
it.
the damage of your attack.
I'm tired of looking.
You can activate your daily power when your active points are full.
Something I don't bind to avoid. And not avoid, apparently. Get out of the red circle. Energy. What is my... What is it? With Valiant... I was trying to read that.
Valentra!
Wow, he actually looks angry all of a sudden. That was easy. Hey, it's the Garrador from Resident Evil 5, 4, 5? I don't know, I want to look at this thing. Alright. With Valiant Fury, you smash the ground, damaging foes around you. Never temporary. Fervor, you can deal increased damage and gain blah blah blah. Sure, let's do it. So it's a mode, right? I'm doing it now, right? Or did I just activate it? Or lose it? I don't know. I think it's activated. Oh, it went away already? Jeez. This was like half a second. Whatever. This is easy anyway. Ow, in the face. Yeah, lost. How's that feel, sucker? Allow me to slash at your little loincloth. What even is that, bro? What even is that loincloth for, huh? What are you trying to say? Trying to make a fashion statement? Trying to prove that ugly people can be pretty too? Yeah, well, I've got a sword that has your giant ham-fisted name on it. I don't know how it names to be ham-fisted, but yours is. I managed to make that happen. Oh hey, I can be powerful again. I'm powerful. I love having a shield. Shields are awesome. Except when they're not. Excuse me. None of that. None of that, dude. I appear to be stuck inside the
Pick up loot.
Wow, okay. Thanks for popping up right as I killed him. That totally didn't break immersion or anything. I'm gonna go pick up this 2 copper so I could buy some more whores. Whores are the best reward to anything. Oh, are you still alive? I mean, oh, I'm so glad you're
Sorry.
still alive.
Should have been more cautious. But when I thought of all my friends who died
Yeah, I don't
because
care.
you have to stop her.
Yeah, I don't care. Boo-hoo, it died. So sad. Too bad. Neverwinter, aren't you excited? Wasn't that the best opening intro part ever? Yeah. So that's Neverwinter, everybody. Free to play, free to download. But if you want to do anything fancy, you gotta pay for it. Exactly like every other MMO ever. My recommendation, play something else. But if you have no money, and or you don't mind it being super generic, then go ahead and try it. You never know. You might actually enjoy it because you're crazy and you also enjoy Second Life. You okay there, Dazen guy? That Asian guy. That Asian guy. Oh, I understand now. Oh man, I feel so immersed right now. Alright, leave a comment, tell me how evil I am for thinking this is a crap game, and I look forward to your responses.